You ready, Chris?
You ready, Ben?
Let's get it.
Man, let's get it, man. Welcome to the Follow Then Lead podcast.
What's going on, family?
Man, what's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
For real, I'm doing all right. How
I
are
can
you?
see, hey, man, look, I see you shining, bro. You got a smile on your face, man. That right there just blessed me. So I'm good.
Yeah,
man.
we gotta shine, even though it's cloudy out there.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, it
People
don't
need,
matter.
people need to see that shine. They
Yeah.
need to see us glowing. They're like, yo, what's up with them? Why they so happy? You know, why they glowing? You know, why they shining? You know,
Yeah.
people drawn to the light.
A friend of mine called me this morning. My bad.
No, go ahead. You good?
And she was like, I don't know, some situation with the car and family and whatever. And then, stressed out about it. And I was like, it's just a lesson to show you what you should be doing, what we might not need to do for people. Like, there's like a line where we do stuff for people, but we have an expectation that they should do something back.
Yeah.
But like, that's what kills us. It's not that we do stuff for people.
Yeah.
It's what kills us is the expectation we put on them that now they have to do X, Y, Z, right? And they shouldn't.
No, that's not.
That's
it.
the Bible talks about that, right? Like, don't lend. Don't. It talks about basically don't like give somebody money in like the hopes of them to give it back.
Yeah, that's not
Just give them the money.
And then going about your business.
Yeah, because then that opening leaves room for like the enemy to seep in, just within ourselves.
Yeah.
And anyway, at the end of the conversation, I was like, just remember, it's just a car. Like it's just a car. The car still works. Like it's okay. Like your day can still be good. And she's like, oh man, thank you. I needed to hear that.
That's it.
Because it's just a car.
Yeah.
Right? The car, even if it was totaled, like you alive, people's alive, and you got insurance, it's good.
It's good.
Like life is still good. It might be frustrating, but we can still have a good day.
Facts.
It's cloudy outside, but we can still have a good day.
That's it, bro. And that's beautiful, man. I was just saying, people need to see that shine. Like, okay, they need to feel that hope. Hey, we got to be the one bringing that hope. It is what it is. I'm game for that all day, every day. I love it, bro.
Yeah, same. And today we're here talking about nutrition.
Yes, sir, man.
Nutrition and how it impacts manhood and our lives. And you have a tie-in, like how it...
Man, well, on the surface, when we talk about nutrition, it's, just overall health, preventing eyesight loss, muscle loss, bone loss, and it helps with a healthy digestive system, proper brain function, those types of things. But for me, nutrition, it also is, it brings a internal level instead of, external level, man. So, the benefits from proper nutrition also inwardly, it makes you more happy, you're more joyful, you feel lighter, you're more at peace, you have clarity, like you're thinking differently, you know what I mean? Like with you taking in a lot of junk, a lot of soul food, even though I like it. I've cut down on it, but you're taking in a lot of soul food, you're taking in a lot of food that is not properly bringing nutrition to your body. You're out of whack. You're feeling bad. It's easy for bad feelings and thoughts to creep in. But, when you're eating things that bring you life, like spinach, dark leafy greens, that type of stuff, fruit, drinking water, you feel good. You're more upbeat. You're positive. Like I said, we both been on a nice nutrition kick for the past few weeks. So we always smiling and we feeling good. Yo, we feeling real good. Like, yo, are y'all high? Like, nah, we ain't high off marijuana, but we high off for good nutrition. So yeah, nutrition has its benefits as far as, just inwardly, spiritually, what it does for you is keeps you upbeat and keeps you alive.
100%. I think when, like how nutrition ties into like just manhood and just life, it's like, yeah, you eat to live, like we literally just eat to live. It's just that transition from eating to live or living to eat.
Yeah.
Like if we're living to eat, we're just going to consume whatever and everything just because we love eating. We want this, we want that. Drinking, eating fries and pizza and you know, ice cream,
processed food, all
every
the candy.
processed food,
Yeah.
candy, just because I'm just letting my body tell me what it wants, even though the body doesn't really want it. It's addicted to it.
That's it.
You know, and if we ever did like a detox and we started eating good,
You'll see that.
and then you try and eat that stuff again, you're gonna see that your body doesn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
And so our bodies tell us what it wants when it's in a healthy state.
Yeah.
So then tie in like nutrition, like eating right. We have to cleanse ourselves. That's what the one thing I'll say is like a cleanse is necessary. They say once a year a cleanse is necessary. I try to do it twice a year, the beginning and then somewhere in the middle, because cleansing helps your body. So on a daily basis, our body does this process of cleaning itself out, and that's what we call sleep. Like
Yeah.
we think we're just sleeping. The body's resting so it can detoxify. It removes all the things for the day, and replenishes itself, tries to restore, so then you're good for the next day. It's a well-oiled machine. And so for us to cleanse, it helps reset, right, the body. That's like, all right, I'm going to remove the waste from my intestines, from my organs. You know, I'm going to eat right, and it just helps the body even more flush everything out. And then when you're on a daily basis, you're still eating right, you're in a better state. You know, you need less sleep. That's what one thing I heard recently is that the reason for sleep is to remove toxins. If you have less toxins in your body, you need less sleep. And so you can operate off 6 hours. You can operate off 5, 7. You know, if you're eating like crap and you get 8 hours of sleep, you wake up tired.
Yeah.
Because your body still hasn't gotten rid of it all.
And that's what
tired.
That's what sluggish and all that other stuff. Okay.
Yeah, and then we get sluggish in the morning. Our emotions are all over the place. Mainly because we didn't get sleep. We didn't get enough restful sleep because our body still hasn't gotten rid of everything. And imagine years of that, weeks, days,
Yeah, bro.
just constantly never replenishing and constantly feeding ourselves the same stuff because our body's telling us what it wants, and then we're just doing it, right? There's no control.
Nah.
And so I think it's eating right is taking back control.
Yeah, it's taking back power.
And power.
You know what I mean? We got all these processed foods out here, sugars and all this other stuff. For me, bro, it's almost equivalent to, you eating bad food on the regular. It's almost equivalent to you taking a needle full of poison and you just injecting yourself with it. That's it. Every day. I'm finna go pick up a box of Mike and Ike, some Skittles. That's poison. You know what I mean? Sugary foods and all this other stuff is poison. You know what I mean? And, you take back your power. It's like, nah, I'm done with this. Through. Finish.
What do you think, question for you as far as health, nutrition and health, like as far as like disease and things like that, like what do you think is like what impact you would say your health or your nutrition has on your overall health?
Man, greatly, bro. Greatly. I mean, a lot of diseases and illnesses is linked to the stuff that we're putting in our bodies. Like I stated earlier, like if you eat candy every day, cancer and all this other stuff is going to start to form. It might not do it on day one, but like you stated earlier, if you're doing this for years, you wake up one day and you're like, yo, wow, Phil, what's going on with my body? You go to the doctor, they're like, well, what have you been eating? You're like, oh, you've been eating junk food, you've been eating fatty foods, and you've been eating fried foods for the last 10 and 15 years. Yeah. You're going to accumulate some kind of disease, diabetes, and all this other stuff. It's all linked to the stuff that we're putting in our bodies.
Yeah, 100%. And the things that I think about when I think about like health, my stepfather died he was 50, maybe 55. He died of a massive heart attack. My grandfather died of heart issues. So heart-related stuff. My recent stepfather, another one, died of heart issues. And I wish I looked up the stat about men or black men in general about dying from heart.
Yeah.
Because at least in my life, I've seen 3, in a lifetime die from heart-related stuff. And, my mom's dealing with heart stuff. My grandmother's dealing with heart stuff. And it in my mind, it all ties back to what we've been putting in our body since we was young. You know, yeah, there are, you know, genetic things. You know, I'm not saying that that's not the case. My case is if all things being equal, right, we're in a healthy state. We're putting in great things. We're living healthy. We're moving, right? Our nutrition and our physical health are tied together. We're in a great state. How much would we be dealing with these diseases? You know, the genetic things that are passed down. Because a lot of people are doing studies and talking about doctors, and I've watched videos of doctors. There's this guy, Dr. Pharmacy, on like YouTube, and plenty of others. You can just find them. If you want to find them, Google them, you'll find them.
They're out there.
They're out there, and they're talking about how our food is directly related to our health. It's just no question about it.
Yeah.
And so when like men are like dying from like heart issues and like and I've seen it in my families, and I just look at what we've been eating. You know,
that's it.
What like my grandfather drank for years, probably like most of his adult life, just drank. Stress, you know what I mean? Not eating good.
Yeah.
You know, my stepfather is saying when I was a kid, didn't really eat good. Sugar was in everything. Fried foods, you know, pizza, bread, like on top of the stress of life.
Yeah.
And then my recent stepfather, it was like drugs, you know, alcohol over the years, the food not being good, you know, not being healthy. And then you see that, and then I see, you know, say just the different people around. Just we got diabetes, heart issues.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, bro.
A lot going on directly. It's just like it's just no question.
Yeah,
it's about
all
food.
linked to the food.
And when I look at myself, and so they talk about like listen to your body, right? Like listen to yourself, like understand yourself, and you know, sometimes it's not about how much you eat. It's not about what you eat. It's about how much of it you're eating too. And like the mindlessness we do when we eat food is linked to overeating.
Yeah.
And then now we were storing fat, you know, that stuff. And so if I get pizza because I've been hungry, I'm about to chow down half this pizza.
Yeah.
But by the time my body registers that it's full, I've already given it too much.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, you know, not to go on, but when you look at how Asian folks eat, they use chopsticks. Right? I mean, you can eat fast with chopsticks, but you can't eat as fast as somebody with a fork.
Yeah.
Or a spoon,
Yeah,
right?
true.
So you can eat with chopsticks, and they eat slow, and they talk, and just like it's a dining. They dine together, they sit there, and they talk, and they eat together. They commune, right, with one another.
The fellowship.
It's
bro.
fellowship. And so by the time they eat, they realize, okay, I might not be hungry anymore. They slow down, they stop, you know? And when in our culture, when we eat, a lot of times I think we're not eating together, you know, or we're in the same room just kind of watching TV, just chowing down, not really talking. There's no real fellowship there.
Yeah.
And what on top of that, what we're eating too, you know, it's like, so these things that they're all linked together.
Yeah.
The fellowship, like what you're saying, how we're eating, the tools we use to eat, right? And the pace at which we eat.
Yeah.
And so the reason why I bring that up is like now I try and eat, like I take my time. Like I don't eat as much as I used to. I still eat a lot of food, but in a day, but in a sitting, I don't eat that much. It might be more than some people, you know, for sure. People be like, dang, you still eat a lot. I do, but less than I used to.
Facts, there
you
you
know
go.
what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you're eating the right stuff too, bro. So that makes a difference.
Yeah, and like I would have, like even if I have like pasta, I'm eating slow, taking my time, eating it, talking, you know, and then like just processing, just kind of like taking it in, enjoying it, and then like realize like, okay, I don't need this whole bowl of it. I'm good. Or I don't need 3 servings, maybe just 2 is good for me.
There you go,
know?
Absolutely.
And then now when it comes to eating the right things, I'm having every day a massive bowl of leafy greens in the middle of the day. It actually makes me more hungry.
Really, bro?
Oh, it really does. Like an hour later, I'm starving.
Yeah?
Yeah, where's the food? Like, And I think it's partly my body like wanting the carbs and the sugar.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, you might need more protein too.
So I do. So like this week, it's been massive for lunch. It's been a massive bowl of greens, right, with other veggies in it. I mix in like cranberries and stuff just for the sugar, natural. And then so on Sunday I had grilled 2 packs of chicken. My sister was supposed to come over, they didn't. So now I have like 12 grilled chickens for the week.
Yeah.
So I ate 3 of them per day. And so like when it came to lunch, I had 3 chicken thighs at lunch with my salad. You know? But my body just wanted carbs and sugar. And that's when to tie it back to what I was saying. Listening to my body is knowing when I'm full, but also understanding what it's asking for and steering away from it. Because eventually it will stop asking for it.
Yeah.
And then like in the mornings, I eat oats now, and I wasn't before. Yes, Dr. Pharmacy says oats are a stress food. They're not good for the body. Kind of like spikes your sugar, or it does a spike in the body, and it's a stressful reaction.
I ain't know that.
Me either.
That's good info.
But like when it comes to me working out, I need that spike,
that energy.
Yeah, because it just fuels my workout. It's the balance.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro. They also talk of good carbs and bad carbs. You know what I mean? Like some people think all carbs are bad. No, you also have good carbs that fuels energy. That what came to mind when you talking about the oats. It ain't like you down in a whole box of oats at one time.
Right.
You're just eating enough to give you that boost, that energy or whatever, which the body needs. So I wouldn't even count that as a negative.
I'm not tripping on that.
Yeah, bro.
I'm eating the oats in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it's better than going to get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Amen, bro. Amen.
Right? In a coffee.
Amen to that, bro. I like that, man. And you talked about, the body, listen to your body. What an individual that doesn't know how to listen to their body. Because, I was wrecking my brain when you were saying that. I can listen to my body and know when I'm done. You can do that. Someone that's been training and been in nutrition for years, they know. But like someone that's, I don't know, that's been, eating bad food for so long, how would they be able to listen to their body? I would think like what, go on a cleanse or something right off the bat. But I'm like, it got to be something more than that.
Yeah.
Maybe a mental shift. Like it
is definitely the mind.
Yeah.
Like everything's tied to the mind.
Yeah.
Because first, 2 things I would say. When we get a feeling of hunger, our body doesn't know the difference between hunger and thirst. So the stomach is telling the brain it needs something. So it's the same response in the brain. Okay, feed it. So that's the thought. That's like, okay, it's hungry.
Yeah.
But it also could be thirsty. It's the same communication to the brain. So what I do now is when I feel hungry, like right now I'm feeling real hungry. I didn't eat this morning.
Yeah.
But I know, hands down, if I went and got water, I'd feel better. And because my body's probably more thirsty than it is hungry.
Yeah. Because what are we, 80% water?
Yeah, we need more water than we need food. So like, all right. And that's the first thing is understanding whenever you get a feeling of hunger, drink water.
Yeah, you're right.
Hands down, drink water. Because then it'll also lessen the amount of food you think you need.
Absolutely, bro. I've heard that before.
Yeah, I drink water, boom, now I start feeling better.
Yeah.
And I can still feel that I'm hungry, but it's not as a huge
aggressive
craving.
That craving.
I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. Now I can eat, but I know I might just need to eat less.
That's it. Just a banana, and I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it could just be a little small bowl of oats.
That's it.
Or like, if some people eat muffins still. Like, you get one muffin, then you good. But if you responded to that first reaction or that first signal for hunger, you would have ate like a whole meal.
Yeah.
But you was really just thirsty.
That's it. I've heard that before, bro. And I never heard it broken down like that. But I just heard the statement of, the advice or whatever you want to call it. Like, if you're feeling hungry, go drink a glass of water and see how you feeling after that. Or they would say, go eat an apple, see how you feeling after that. And like, if you're still hungry, like actual hungry, then it's time for you to eat. But if you drink the water or eat the apple and you're fine, They're like, you're not hungry. You're like you just said, you're thirsty. You weren't hungry.
Yeah, 100%. And so I think that's when that's the, like, learning that is the process of learning your body and what it's telling you.
Yeah.
Because our bodies communicate to us. It does internally. So it's just us understanding what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, that's just the process of understanding yourself and what your body wants.
It's definitely, it's a beautiful journey, but it's definitely hard.
Oh, I'm not saying it like it's
That
easy.
joint is hard.
Last night I was hungry and I was lazy and I went and got a sub with some fries.
Yeah.
But for lunch, I had a big bowl of salad.
Yeah.
You know?
Balance.
Breakfast, I did have 2 donuts. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
But, we at work, we had a collab cleanup and my boss bought these specialty donuts. It was banging.
Yeah.
And I
Come
ended up
pass
having
on
2.
that. Yeah, we'll come pass on that.
Right, and then do that. I get a salad for lunch because I'm like, all right, well, I need to regulate. I need a big salad.
That's good.
So I get salad for lunch. And then the job is giving out cake because it's the 240th birthday, so it's giving out free cake. I took the cake. I never even ended up eating it.
Nice.
Once I ate the salad, I felt good. I'm like, I'm good. I just threw the cake out.
Yeah. Because
I was like, all right, I know I don't need this because I already had 2 donuts.
Yeah, that's a good recovery.
Yeah, and that's just it's all a choice. It's all our mind.
Absolutely.
It's making these choices daily.
Yeah.
This or that, right? A beer or water. A sub or a salad.
There you go, man. Life or death.
Life or death. And
real.
And all in all, it really is about balance. And that's why it's like, taking your time, drink water first before you want to eat. Because now you're in a state of balance. It's like, all right, I had water. I don't need as much food. That's balance. If I ate healthy 2 out of 3 meals and I want to get, I don't know, some fries or something. A
that's
sub.
balance.
It's balance. You're okay. Like, I'm just trying to work out because I have a goal when it comes to working out. I'm trying to get lean. So I'm trying to limit my carbs. It's really just leafy greens, salads and meat.
Yeah.
So I'm limiting, and I don't eat red meat or anything. It's just like chicken, turkey, fish, and greens. But because I'm limiting that, so I can shred and get clean.
I know. I know the flow.
But on a healthy thing,
No.
just on a daily basis with people, if everyone's not working out, everyone's not
you just eat.
Yeah, we're eating, and that's fine. But it's just find a balance within yourself. Get some salads, work salads in. If you don't like the taste of vegetables, I don't. I either roast the vegetable for me to eat it, or I put it in a smoothie.
Yeah, there's ways around it.
And you get enough sugar in that with the fruit, and then you get your greens and your vegetables in that smoothie. You get all your resources on a day.
Yeah.
I know when I don't feel good, it's because I know I didn't have my smoothie that day. I can just feel
the body knows, yo.
My body knows. I'm like, yo, I don't feel good. Why don't I feel good? I feel lazy, tired, sluggish. I go pop that smoothie. Boom.
Good. Good to go. Yeah,
good.
The body's getting its nutrition.
Yeah,
man. I like it, bro. I like it, man. It's the journey is tough, but it's worth it though.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. Just just giving an example. Let's just say you're granted with 85 years of life. From the jump, birth, you're gonna be blessed with 85 years. But it's your job to preserve those 85 years. If you're not being cautious of what you're doing with your body, what you're taking in, you're basically subtracting life from you. So that 85 is going to jump down to 75. If you keep it up, it'll jump down to 65. If you keep it up with the bad eating, it's going to be 55.
So what would you say to people that are, I don't know, on government assistance, not making much money, they're trying to make ends meet, and finding balance with eating healthy and eating when they can eat to survive, right?
Oh man, that's good, bro. The thing is, and from my own experience, now I'm not on government assistance, but my mindset was always, man, it costs more to eat right. You know what I mean? I got when I go to the grocery store, instead of spending $100 or $200, I gotta spend $500, you know, to eat right, to get, you know, yeah. But that's not the case. Like, you can actually go into the store and spend $50, get your veggies, get your greens, spinach, kale, greens, all that good stuff. You can get that on the low. Like, you can go into the grocery store and spend $50, $60 and have like a week or two worth of food. Same thing with chicken. Like, if you need protein, fish or whatever, you can get that for the low. Like, you don't have to, you know, it doesn't cost a lot to eat healthy. It's a mindset thing. Like I said, for me, my mentality was, I want to start this journey, but I ain't got the money to eat right every day. But when I actually started purchasing this stuff, you know, bags of salads, apples, bananas, protein, I'm like, I can do this. It's actually affordable. You know, you just got to get out of that mentality of that. So it can be done, whether it's government assistance, you know, you only making $4,000 a year. It can be done. It's just up to you. Like you said, choices. You have a choice. You can either keep eating McDonald's and do that, or you can, you know, choose to go and pick up your greens and your fruits and different veggies and eat right. It's just all a choice. You got to break through that mentality barrier.
Yeah, and I think 100%, because like frozen vegetables, even if you can't buy,
yeah,
like, you know, room temperature, I don't know,
yeah,
non-frozen fruit,
I know what you mean.
Frozen vegetables. You can go to the frozen fruit section, frozen vegetables,
yeah,
and these bags are cheap. They're not expensive.
No, $1. I do it all the time with the broccoli.
$1, $2.
Yep.
Yeah, it's real cheap to get a whole bag, and that could last you a couple of days.
Facts. Yeah. I've been made like meal prep, like 6 meals. I get the bag of broccoli, get a bag of chicken, get some spinach, and promise you that right there is a week's worth of meal prep right there. Like 2 meals out of let's say lunch and dinner. Let's just say that, you know, your chicken and spinach or chicken and broccoli, you alternate. That right there is like 2 meals a day, and I promise you that'll last you all the way up until from Monday to Friday. That'll last you 5 days right there.
Yeah, 100%.
And the total, just calculating off the top of my head, the bag of broccoli, family size is like $2.50, $2.50. The bag of chicken is like, I don't know, $5-6. Spinach, a bag of spinach is literally like same thing, like $2.50. So I mean, that's nothing. You can make that happen.
Yeah, and that's like $12 max right there.
Exactly, bro.
And you tie in rice or, you know,
other
things to help fill. I remember when I was like early 20s and I was working at like Jiffy Lube. Yeah, and I was working at Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't have good jobs. I wasn't making paper.
Mm-hmm.
I had to eat to survive. I had to eat to live.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in McDonald's every day or, you know, well, it wasn't at McDonald's every day or doing all this other stuff. I was making rice and beans,
mm-hmm.
you know, to get through the week.
Yeah.
You know, ramen noodles, they say, but don't eat that.
Yeah,
you know?
don't fool with that.
But like now, like you said, like when it comes to like eating right, like I can go in the grocery store for a week, spend $50-$60 on all fruits, vegetables, and then get some meat, and I'm good for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's different when you have kids, but I would just encourage you to, like you were saying, just to explore your options.
Yeah.
Look what's out there. Look
at least try.
What it costs.
Yeah.
Because it's necessary for your body and your mind to eat right.
Yeah. I agree with that. Facts, bro. Let's see. When it comes to food, bro, it's food is medicine. Mm-hmm. You know, it's supplements. It's a natural supplement. Natural medicine. Food gives life. You know, we just trying to, you know, just push that and encourage that for the community. Like, just get out there, like, you know, to rid some diseases, to prevent diseases. Is all what you're taking in. Mm-hmm. You know, and that right there just struck a chord like that. You know, when I was working with my fitness trainer, my nutritionist, you know, there's just like, food is medicine. Mm-hmm. You know, I wanted, you know, I asked her for some supplements. Like, what do you recommend? What do you know? She's like, stop, just eat right. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to go into GNC and spend up $100 for, I don't know, like fat burners and whatever you're lacking. She's like just eat right and work out, of course,
Yeah.
But the main thing is your nutrition, what you're bringing in. So like you don't need some supplements and all this other stuff. It's just what you're bringing in your body is going to counteract, and you're going to see major results. I would say nutrition is definitely the hardest part between that and working out. I can go in the gym and lift some weights and be good.
Yeah.
That's the easy part for me, bro. The workouts is easy, but I'm like starting off, I'm like, yo, nutrition, if your body's not used to it, it's going to kick you.
Yeah,
It's going to kick you behind, bro. What about yourself? Did you find that transition to be easy, or was it how would you feel like between the two? Was working out, going into training?
Eating right was harder.
That was harder.
Yeah, eating right was harder. Yeah, working out, I think, it was like once I had a goal set in mind, I was ready. I was trying to put on weight, so I was working out every day. In 1 year, I put on 30 pounds.
Nice, bro.
Because I was trying to put weight on.
Yeah.
And it worked. But now, over the years, it's just been like, all right, how do I maintain being healthy and feeling good? Do I want to have a 6-pack or I want a 1-pack?
Yeah.
All right, so then I got to work out. I want to feel strong, so I got to work out.
Yeah.
And I want to feel good, feel alive, like I got to work out. It doesn't feel good when my body feels all like blood, like mush. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Somebody else can touch my arm and be like, dang, you still feel strong? Like, nah, but I feel,
but ain't the right.
I feel
right.
weak. I feel like
the
mush.
difference. You,
Right.
your body. You know the difference with your
And
body.
it goes back to knowing your body. And I think the biggest thing it's a mental shift. And like we got to deal with the emotions around our eating too. Like, cause a lot of our eating is tied to like how we feel, how we think
stress
about ourselves,
and
stress,
Yeah.
Our belief systems, it's a lot.
Yeah, quick story, bro, because I had to break that mentality too. Like if I'm at work and I told my wife and a few coworkers, I'm like, yo, I'm at work and my day's like hectic or stressed or whatever. I'm like, I need to give me a box of candy to calm me down. Like that just puts me in a better mood. And I believed that for so long, and I just did. I'm like, yo, I got layover time. Let me go to Walgreens and pick up a box of candy, box of Mike and Nikes. And I believed that for so long, bro. But, yo, that's the wrong mentality. That came to mind when you were speaking about that. Like, our mentality is linked to that, and that's true.
Yeah.
As you spot on with that.
Yeah, it goes to the, like, link with our emotions and, like, life and situations.
Yeah.
So, like, when things, like, there was a time for you when you were young where you were feeling a certain way and you were upset or something, and then you had some candy, and that connection in your brain was made. So then the candy was a boost of excitement or happiness. So then for the rest of your life, you're tied.
Still doing it
to your stomach, to your emotion, and that's what we do. We tie our stomach to our emotions, and so in different situations, when we're stressed or we're happy, we eat different.
That's true.
Yeah.
Facts, man. Yeah. I'm not sure if anyone else has heard this statement, but I'm sure, the viewers have. And they say your gut is linked to your emotions. Your stomach is linked to your emotions. That's true.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
Not much else to add.
No.
It's just,
really.
I think the biggest thing I would add is just for people to start to like really understand themselves, investigate themselves, how they feel on a daily basis, how they feel when they're eating certain foods, how they feel after they eat certain foods.
Yeah, bro.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
I agree. Yeah, we need to make that a top priority, especially coming this new age wave that we're on. Like I said, our elders from back in the day, they really didn't care too much about nutrition, just like mental health. That wasn't a big thing back then, but now we're on this new wave. Mental health awareness, nutrition. We need to make that a top priority. We need to make that a top priority in our community, bro. Like it's needed, because a healthy you is needed, a healthy her is needed, a healthy him is needed, and that all stems from the nutrition. Taking better care of yourself. We want you guys to live. We want you guys to live long. We want you to be prosperous, and the only way you can do that, or one of the main ways you can do that, is making sure you're taking care of your body.
Yeah. Hands down. And the one thing I would add is that, if you want to join this journey, start to incorporate smoothies into your diet on a daily basis. If you can't do, salads or whatever, just make a smoothie. Add the things that you like and start working your way up, to improving your diet.
Yeah.
And just doing research, understanding like what your body's doing This video, you don't even have to do a lot of research. Look up YouTube. Like, there's videos. People have done it, all the research.
Mm-hmm.
So just go and look to find what people have done, and they're willing to tell you because they put it up online for you.
Yeah, information is easy to get to, especially nowadays. And like I said, like my brother said, like, find something you like because it's out there. You don't have to stick to spinach and apples and bananas. That's my thing. You know, I can do that all day, every day. But trust me, strawberries out there, it's blueberries, it's kale, it's collard greens. Yeah, just get out there, put yourself out there, try, eat better, live better, do better. We encourage you guys. We appreciate you. We know you guys can do that. Yeah.
And I'll end it with a saying from the great Deion Sanders. He would say, look good, feel good, play good, right? And I will add, right, eat good, feel good, look good, live good.
Yeah, that's it. That's tight, bro.
All right, on that one. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you for listening to the Follow Then Lead podcast. You can reach us on social media at
the email is followthenleadinc@gmail.com, Instagram, Follow Then Lead Podcast, and our Twitter is Follow Then Lead P. Until next time.
Take it easy.